Sun, Hellcat, Vexana, Kacha.
Good job. So that is the reason why we will not see any Hellcat being banned out at all, despite the fact that he's 100% banned or picked in MPL. So it's not because he's not good anymore, guys. It's just that because he has a small issue with it. But last ban is the Cho. Now, we talked about it. Why is Cho getting banned out so much in KBC?
Again, a Cho, he plays more like a semi-tank fighter. The most important thing is his CC skills. The Way of the Dragon, the Jeet Kune Do has been buffed really well.
Oh, but that means Selena is left open. First pick,
I did not see Selena.
Yep, first pick Selena coming in straight away. First pick. Oh, it is the first day as well.
Yeah.
First pick coming in straight away for Idns. Now, what is Asyn going to respond with? Now, if I follow their pattern, they are going to pick the Alice Minotaur. Alice Minotaur following the pattern from MPL. Let's see whether it's true. 10 seconds.
Minotaur?
Alice. No! Okay, fine. That's it.
It's fair.
50%.
Yeah.
You know what? It's the passing rate in Malaysia. I'll take it. It's good enough.
After all the predictions that you've been doing, right?
It's good enough. I'll take a pat myself on the back here.
Say Cameron himself. But I'm supporting him again. Yes, I like this combo one more situation. You have Gushen coming in right, coming in hard with the skills. And of course, we will have Minotaur, meta tank. No questions asked.
Yeah.
But then IDNS.
Straight away with the Lolita now. We saw it Lolita in game 2 between Geekrem Icon and RQ.
Correct.
Didn't work out that well. Yeah. Want to see whether it can, in theory it would. Because you can block away the Shadow Blade Slaughter, you can block away the Sword Spike, but you need to be in that position. With Gushen being so mobile, it's kind of hard to block away those blades. The other pick from IDNS is going to be a Cloud.
Indeed. And we're talking about Lolita. She's slowly climbing into the meta tanks ranks.
Yes, Alice, see, I told you, Alice.
And the funny thing about Team IDNS, they don't want to go with the Alice first for the second and third pick. Why is that so?
I think IDNS, they don't value the Alice that much, but I'm surprised with Hanabi. I should say, training a lot of marksman actually. So it looks like marksman is, a staple in this meta from what we see. Oh, it's only Hanabi,
Carry,
and Carry, those three marksmen. Let's see if we get any more wild cards. But it looks like Diggy will get picked up. Now, that's actually an interesting pick because we didn't see a lot of Diggy throughout MPL. And Diggy is actually a really good counter to Minotaur, right? Whenever you see Minotaur pop them in your furry, hey, just use your time journey. Your teammates straight away, it's going to be immune, right?
Yeah,
immune to any magic stuns or anything like that. Last pick going to be Alpha. I think it's a really strong composition coming from IDNS.
Alpha, wow, okay. Speaking of which of Diggy, I'm not sure. I think the games that I casted in MPL, I do see a lot of Diggys in them.
I think the last week there was no Diggy at all.
But the Diggy pick is like, a one and done ulti. Doesn't do much impact after the ulti is
I disagree. I feel. You have reverse time, you can pull people back.
Okay.
And it's a really, really strong thing. Meanwhile,
hey! Hello!
Is Hawkeye here? Is Hawkeye here?
Hawkeye is actually the coach right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be playing, but then this will be very interesting. I want to see who plays this.
They get locked in the Johnson.
This Johnson, man.
Johnson! I'm hyped. The rapid touchdown, I want to see it. A lot of people.
Not seen Johnson for a long time.
I think it's Gripax playing the Johnson.
Which is him right now. He's just holding it right.
This is exactly what they're going to go with. Now, the main thing is the last time ASJ picked Johnson in MPL, they lost that game. It was against Evo Singapore, but still. And it was Gripax playing the Johnson as well. His ultimate wasn't that on point because I was casting again. I saw he didn't use the ultimate so much. Let's see whether Gripax has actually, expanded his knowledge onto the hero.
Correct.
Maybe he played much better. Johnson fits really well in his team composition because when you have a Johnson, right, the main thing is that you want to start those fights.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to initiate it.
You want to initiate those fights, and you cannot be caught off guard. And the best way is to make sure that, hey, set up your fights yourself. Push a lane. When you push people in a way that, hey, when they're defending that turret, use your Johnson, come in with the rapid charge now, come in with that car, hit into that fight.
And you can even tower dive with it behind enemy lines. This is a great choice.
Yeah. And they have a good carrier too, Alice.
Correct. Oh, Alice as well. I forgot about that combo.
Yeah, but the thing is that you need to understand, Diggy is a natural counter to Johnson.
Global immunity.
Yeah, so I was playing this game, I remember I was playing something...
Some rank game.
Some rank game.
Yeah.
And this Diggy was so impressive because every time Johnson came in with the car, he just used his time journey, and it was null and void. Johnson was suddenly just useless because he's a meat tank. The only thing he can deliver is crowd control and tankiness. Yes, it's a little bit of damage, but it's all about that rapid touchdown. How can it work? Well, we'll have to see how it works because we are in the game game 2. IDNS Thailand will be on the blue side, and Air Asia Saiyan will be on the red.
So Camo, going back to predictions, right? Who do you think is going to win?
I think it's all about who's going to start the fights first, but honestly speaking, I'm liking the composition from Air Asia Saiyan much more. They have a lot of crowd control and a lot of damage, but they need to make sure that they take the right fights.
Very, very good indeed. I love the situation coming in for Air Asia Saiyan. It's going to depend, again, like you mentioned, the engagement, the war scenarios, whichever strikes first, and most importantly, counter the first step. Because every time you have to counter, you have to know what is your opponents coming up first, and what can you respond to that in order to secure the war.
Oh, this could be the first fight of the game because they want to go for it. They do not steal away the River Crab, and they are just going to walk away from it. Alpha will pick that extra goal up for himself. As you say, though, they have the marksman together with the Penjahat on Alice, so they can actually just stall this into the late game.
Stalling to the late game would be both scenarios.
Oh, they do get the River Crab on the top side, so they actually do go for Penjahat. Does get stunned up together with that Abyssal Arrow. That's an easy first blood, and that's the reason, ladies and gentlemen, why we ban Selena.
Abyssal Arrows are cancerous. Officially talking about right now.
Yeah, it's just so ridiculous, right? Every time I play, it's like, it feels like you hit it from a mile away and you get stunned up for like the longest time in the world.
And the funny thing is, when we cast the game, we see it as a very slow projectile. But in-game, when we play it at the time, it's actually pretty fast.
Yeah, that's true. And see, now they're just going to protect onto it, and there goes your reverse time. I'm going to pull back grip packs on that Johnson. And now, most of Aegis are still level 3. They need to hit the level 4 before they go for it. Remember, it's all about starting fights. Don't go for unfavorable matchups. Don't go for unfavorable trades. And there goes the arrow.
Oh my, whoa, that was really close.
Oh, but he's going to walk into a stun straight away, and what a reverse time. But he does have the incandescence. He will be able to use his second phase of it and just slide away. But Grip Packs will get stunned up. He is a Johnson. He should be able to tank it up. But no, look at the damage. That's the strength of Selena. But here comes the ultimate. The Forbidden Jitsu will not land onto anyone. But here comes the stun. The charge is there. A lot of back and forth going up so far on the side of it. And as well, Wolverine, the Meon Fury is there, but no follow-up. So it's quite interesting why Wolverine actually popped the ultimate there.
I think Wolverine pops the ultimate not because of he wants to pop it. I think there was a rage button. The rage meter is already full, and he wants to save his teammates as well. But here comes the play. This is the play coming this side as Matthew take it away.
They're going for it, but now here comes the reverse time. They're gonna build a shield for himself, and they're just gonna walk away from this. Now that's the thing we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Diggy with the time journey will build such a big barrier. At least they get some priority on the map objectives. They will get the turtle, but here comes the arrow landing onto Green Packs. A lot of poke damage coming in, but they will secure onto this turtle.
I love this. I love Air Asia Saiyan. We fail in terms of war, it's okay. We still have map control. We can go for objectives as turtle, and they did the possible. I like Selena's Abyssal Arrows, that was a point, but then she chose the wrong target to hit it. It was the tank. And tank is like, you know, very, very tanky, delaying the inevitable for the turtle push-up.
Yeah, they're just gonna walk away here. So Aegis, but that, you know, that's just gonna be rinse and repeat, right? Johnson gonna ultimate in, and hey, Diggy, bam, just pop your ultimate, everything's cut out. But we want ball in, there might be a dive here. Gripax does land the Deadly Pincer, but no follow-up because they do not have any minions. Here comes Gushin with 3 man. Maybe Air Asia Saiyan wants to die with this, but they do not want to poke onto the head of the dragon. They do land the stun and Panjana, but he doesn't have a lot of mana. But here comes Gushin on the side of Solos with the sword spike landing with the force swing. The lifesteal was not enough. They will get that kill, but they will not get any turret in retribution.
They don't have much resources already. Their mana was depleted a lot of times, so a kill could be just enough. But I think they want more. If they were to set up 3-man gang over there, they should have taken more than only a kill.
Yep, there goes the charge, and Johnson with the ultimate. He does have Alice in his backpack. He wants to go on to Selena, but no angle, no cigar on that car. So he's gonna make one more big round. He might land on the claw. Meanwhile, Wolverine won't get cut off. The Minion Fury does get popped. He actually jumps back in, but he's all alone. Oh, Logan, you're poking more. But here comes the flicker. Not in time. He will get stunned up, but nope. No one on the side of IDNS will try to go for it. And Gripax still in this car. Oh! He doesn't want that. He didn't want that ultimate.
I think that was a smart move because he knows that there are more than one member around there, so they don't want to take fights. This is disadvantageous. And speaking of which, I feel that IDNS Thailand did not fully commit onto Minotaur.
But this one is going to be a full commitment. The Daily Princess there, Numero Blast from the brush. It's going to let us 2 members of Air just in. And just like that, they're going to swap it out. But here comes the cavalry and Griprex in the car with the rapid touchdown. Do you remember? There is no more ultimate from Diggy. And now they can fully engage on this Fredo free hitting for days. And here comes the first kill. It's going to be on the Lolita. They want more. Make it an instant triple kill. 4 solos and Gushin with that damage. Frenzy though, he's pushing on the top side. What can they exchange from this? 5 members of Air Aegis knocking it down as we go into the DG instant replay here.
That was such a great play coming in for Air Aegis, despite sacrificing not only top but mid lane as well. I do see that Alpha trying to steal that turret, but then again, a war is still a war, and it is a winnable one coming in for Air Aegis.
Our solos right now is just popping off. Even that last game, he played so well on the Marcus as well. Now, on that Gushin, he is just showing up. And what a time to show up, right? In the middle, in the start of the tournament, you want to start the tournament strong, and he's doing exactly that. 4-0-0. He completes the jungle item, and he has a Lightning Truncheon already, and he should be going for the Winter Truncheon, which is the current build at the moment.
I like this by Air Aegis. Again, they're just sacrificing tier 1 turrets, but again, tier 1 turrets are just, just biscuits in this game. Eventually also, they will have to fall down to a stronger, high-level hero lineup here as Gripex continues to
he was and this is the perfect engage. The Mirror is there, but the time journey just makes sure nobody gets the Mirror Blast lands on it. But here comes Solos with the Shadow Blade solo. They won't get Frenzy with the Mirror. He gets cancelled. 4 member ultimate. They are going for this here. Solos. Here comes with the Shadow Blade solo. They want to slowly pull this out. The arrow is there. They will slow it down. They want more, but look at Solos there. He's lingering. The Soul Spike will land. He goes on the easy. Shadow Blade Slaughter. That's a triple kill. He will finally go down. Wolverine will stun him up. It's a 4 member goes down on the top of IDNS SG. I don't think they can go for it anymore.
Top lane turret is down.
But they do get the top lane turret as well.
What a play coming in from Air Aegis. Not only just doing the impossible from the bottom lane, but the top lane as well. I love the driving coming in from Gripex. He has improved his Johnson ultimate and just starting the war from there.
It was close here, and Pajaha does get knocked back here too into the hands of an Abyssal Arrow. Minimum Fury is there. He tries to keep him alive. He won't pop the ultimate. Maybe no. He has the He stays alive into the hands of the rapid touchdown. No, Selena on the side. Will finish you off. Here comes the Blast. But Fredo is free hitting on the side. Welcome. Here comes the Hanabi. Placing duets on the side of Frenzy. Everyone else will back off from this. It won't be a 1-for-0 exchange. Fredo needs to back off. He doesn't have enough items just yet.
And I have to give credit to IDNS Thailand. AZ using the Diki at the right time, saving his teammates from that clutch of death. If not, Idns will be here already to get the kills.
He does get reverse time. Where's the volleyball? They want to go for this kill. If they get the Gushin, this will be huge. He will go down. Fredo now across the wall. He will pop the Forbidden Jutsu, but he doesn't catch on to the Alpha. And I think Edgerson just has to back off. They have to back out. They need to cut their losses. Reflex will go down, but they need to cut their losses. They know they cannot take this fight, and that's exactly what they're doing.
And because of that Digi ultimate, the journey to was so on point. It just creates the global immunity for everyone in IDNS Thailand, just securing, sustaining their HP, and eventually turning the tables into their favors. They get the kills, they get to repel Air Aegis' aggression, and Air Aegis had no choice but to fall back and suffer casualties on point.
Yep, definitely. And Rose Gold Meteor gets purchased there by Alpha. Knows that they will not. He will have the extra shield for the next fight. Can see the graph here, KBC. It is lingering, going back towards the side of IDNS Thailand.
I just want to say something to Air Aegis. Like, you have to know that, yes, you have confidence in yourself. You can do whatever you want with the confidence. But again, misplays after misplays is just going to cost your team that run as Gripex going people with the police car.
And now he might go for it. He lands on the Selena. That's a key target. The Tangerine guys get pulled by Digi. And now, as you say, they are just going to back out for this. Gripex does that tag by the reverse time. They will not fall back. Gripex is really low. There goes the Hanabi. The Forbidden Jutsu will not land anyone, and they're just going to back out from this. They will get a turret, but Wolverine Oh, what's up, Logan? He wants that Minute of Fury. Where's the rage bar? They will get Lolita. That's the main tank. Remember, Wolverine does have his ultimate still. He can just Despair Storm into it. He flickers. He wants to go for it. He lands onto the Alpha, but that's not the key target. You want multiple members. And now the Courage Ball gets landed as well. They want to kill Alpha. They will get the Alpha. They want Diggy as well. They're still diving in. No, they're gonna back up. They want to get the objective. They will get the turret instead.
I feel like if Diggy were out of place for IDNS, that could be a team wipe.
Yeah.
Diggy was saving them from time to time. It was a great move getting the Diggy despite that one and done ultimate. At the same time, IDNS, they had the momentum, but the problem is there's not much damage. Their firepower isn't as strong comparing to Air Asia Cyan, and now Air Asia Cyan will get the lot. I hope. Wait a minute.
Maybe not. No, blast. He gets the but the retribution is there. Now, IDNS, they have to run away. They do not want to get it engaged on, and looks like Asia saying they will be happy with what they have. They get the Lord, and they are just gonna recall back and regroup all together again.
That was a great move coming in for Asia Cyan, not overcommitting once they get the kill. Sorry, get the Lord instead. And now, Team IDNS, what is their game plan? They could wait for the Lord.
This guy is their game plan. I'm sorry, but Diggy has to come out clutch. He needs to use that time journey in a way where it protects so many people, right? We saw it before when Johnson used the reputation on the first time. It blocked out completely. So all eyes on you, AZ. You will be the key to IDNS Thailand's victory.
They have to remove Lord first. The split push is imminent.
Oh, here comes Alice with the rapid touch. They land out to AZ1, but that's Alpha, that's quite tanky. Remember, the Courage Bro does get popped as well. So those will tag someone with the Sword Fight. But here comes Lord, together with Wolverine in the front line. You can see two meat tanks. Now they're going for the fight, together with Time Journey. There goes the Luna Blast. It lands on the two tanks, but Bajan in the back line doing so much damage. They take one, they take three members of IDNS. The only one surviving is the Selena, and he will not do much. This is going to be Air just saying, taking home the game, taking home the series, and moving on to the upper bracket final to face up against RRQ.
And even Diggy coming in with the ultimate, trying to salvage whatever's necessary to start the war. The firepower of Team Air Asia Cyan is too much. You could see how Pajahat going behind enemy lines. Again, tower diving after tower, just doing so much damage, and eventually all of IDNS members just started to fall like flies.